This is the lesson number 3, and in this case I'm going to talk about Gitlab Runner. As we already covered in the first video of this tutorial, the Gitlab Runner is just a mediator. Why a mediator? Because the main purpose of the Gitlab Runner is to communicate our Docker, the one we have running in the machine, in our local or in our server machine, with the Gitlab. And why we need this? We need the Gitlab runner because there is no way to communicate the Gitlab with the Docker in a bidirectional way. For that reason, we have this mediator that keep up our channel in between Gitlab and the Docker, and that the way we make fun things in these deployments, in these implementations. Uh, Let me go back some slides to this one, the architecture, because we already covered high-level architecture, Docker, and now we are with the GitLab Runner. We are in here with Docker. We already covered Docker. Sorry, now we are here with the runner, and as I already said, it is a mediator between GitLab and the Docker. Also, I have this line bidirectional communication with the registry, but it is not 100% true. Why? Because it depends on the implementation. Sometimes we have a communication between the Docker and with the registry, but we need a mediator that it is the runner and the one that really know where to go and how to go to that place, and the one that keep this communication open between GitLab and the runner. In this case, for this video, I'm not going to install the runner as I did with the Docker. I didn't install Docker. The reason of that is that for installing this software is just to follow some steps in the documentation. What I did, maybe is useful. I first I installed Docker. After that, I installed the runner, and but in this case, I will register a new runner in GitLab. For that, I have this empty project, the one I am going to use during this tutorial, and it is public. You can access this project wherever you want. And now it is empty. We will fill this with some code later in another video. But what we need to do for this case is we want to communicate, to start that communication between our GitLab runner with our GitLab profile and our GitLab projects. We start communication with specifically with projects. In this case, as you can see here, specific runner, set up a specific runner manually. That's what I'm going to do, because we have this one. This one are shared runners, and you take a look in here. Let me see here. This one, char runners, is the one we have in here in orange at the right side. But we want to do this manually. For that reason, I have GitLab Runner installed in my local computer. Sudo GitLab Runner -help, and we have a lot of commands here. First, the command I need for register my runner with my GitLab is this one. Go ahead, and when we are installing the GitLab runner, it's just like yes, 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 next, 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 and we are done. After that, we register any runner we want. For that, we use register, and it will start like kind of questions. And the coordinator, we go to GitLab, and this is the coordinator. We paste it in here. Next, the token. As you can see, we don't have any runner in here. That's what we are doing. Token description. This is Gitlab CI/CD tutorial. And this one is really important. Why it is important? Because as we are going to see later, the tags is the way that we say to Gitlab Runner which project we can run specified by the tag. For example, if we have the tag stage and we have an stage in our GitLab CI that YAML file and it is like stage, okay, this runner can run that project. But if, for example, we have a tag, we have three tags: stage, build, and deploy. And in our GitLab CI file, we have, for example, QA. It will not be deployed in this runner because that tag is not matching with the tags we defined when we registered the runner. We can use I don't know, a char runner or another runner specific for that kind of tags. For example, in this case, let's use stage, for example, QA, build, deploy, just for doing some testing. I will answer untagged builds if the project or the build or the stage is not tagged. This is this question. Do we want to run that projects that stage if there is no tag? I will answer no. Whatever to log the runner to current project, it is good because we want to log the project, the runner, sorry, for the project that is currently running. And in this case, I'm going to use, let me see, SSH. No, I will use shell just for doing some testing because that's not the purpose of the video. And it is successfully registered. Go to the Gitlab website. Let's check what do we have now. And as you can see, we have now an active runner in our Gitlab project. Then we can use this runner for anything we want, and we will tag in our GitLab CI file with any of these one for the stage, and we can pause and remove the runner. We can create another runner. This runner, as you already saw, it is for using with shell. When we create a runner with shell, it just start a communication with the machine, but in that case it executes the command directly from the command line. It is not being executed in the runner. We will cover that later in another video, but from here I think we are done. We have our runner and now we have the communication. Let's check into the architecture where we are. We already installed, we already understand how Docker works, and now we understand how Runner works, and we also start a communication between this personal setup with our GitLab environment, our GitLab with the GitLab website. And see you in the next video. What we are going to cover in the next video, let me see. We are in here, lesson 3, and for the next video we are going to talk about the GitLab registry. It is really important, and see you in the next video. Thank you.